Stream Elements said Ye Old Nerdcast is now live. Streaming King of the Castle, attempting to play King of the Castle with a scratchy throat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a Saturday evening. I didn't know how to describe today, so I'm just sticking with the Saturday evening. Attempting something very dangerous here. I've been dealing with a scratchy throat all day that has sent me down bouts of coughing fits. So I don't know if streaming a game that's heavy on reading is going to be a good idea, but I've got my bag of Ricolas here, so I'm ready, and I've got my water. I think I need to get some tissue in case I have to blow my nose, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it the old college go. I hope everybody else is having a great day. I did manage to get a little bit of my, I have some last second Christmas shopping that I need to get done that I was able to do earlier for Christmas. Oh, it's updating. Whoa, chill, Steam. What the fuck? I'll do my replay later. I'm going to look at my Steam replay on stream, but I'll do that later. I'm still saving it. Okay. Ooh, the winter sale is going on. Oh no, the winter sale is going on. Do I even want to titillate myself with what the winter sale has to offer? It's probably not a good idea. I need to. Oh, here we go. I can vote for my favorite stuff on the Steam Awards. Here. Let me get rid of that. Oh, I definitely want to vote on these Steam Awards, but I don't think I've played enough of the games. I mean, for Game of the Year, I've only played two of the 5. I've played Balatro and Helldivers 2. Haven't played Stalker 2, Space Marine, or Black Myth Wukong. For VR game, I've played none of them. Labor of Love, I've played Baldur's Gate 3, Stardew Valley, No Man's Sky, what? Oh, games that are getting new content after years, okay. Don't have a Steam Deck, so I can't vote on that one. Better with Friends, I've only played Helldivers 2. Outstanding Visual Style, I've played none of these ones. Most innovative game, I've played, again, 2 of the 5, Balatro and Helldivers 2. Best game you suck at, I mean, for me, that's most of them. This is just showing me that I need to play more games. I don't play enough games. I have to find time. Find a way to carve out some more time to actually play some games. Hey, there we go. Monarch Lucid. I think I'm close to losing this one. I think my stability... No, wait. My stability got boosted back up to... My stability got boosted back up to 4, I think. But it was sketchy for a second.
Street Corner Becky said. Join him.
Yo, what's up, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today?
Street Corner Becky said hey. Street Corner Becky said still an Eve ATM but should be done soon.
No worries, no worries. How's your Saturday treating you? Had a lot of football, a lot of good football today. Okay. I think Lulu said she's gonna join. Oh man, the other day Lulu had a party at her house. Kind of like a makeshift couple of birthdays being celebrated plus a Christmas thing. It was a lot of fun. My voice was already starting to go out.
Haunted_Wisp said. Join he.
Yo, what's up, Wisp? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing?
Haunted_Wisp asks how's it going?
It's going okay. Still recovering my throat. I don't sound quite as bad as I did yesterday, but I'm still suffering from the occasional coughing fit. So we'll see how that impacts the game today. It didn't help that at that party I strained myself. So it was a great party. White Elephant. I made chili, and that chili was amazing. It was some of the best chili I've ever made in my life. And everybody seemed to like it. But towards the end of the party, Lulu decided she wanted to try
Haunted_Wisp asks, is that what happened to you during the week?
What happened to me during the week? Well, I didn't stream on Wednesday because of the party. I was at her party. And I didn't stream on Thursday because... Wait, why didn't I stream on Thursday? There was a reason why I didn't stream on Thursday, but I can't remember. No, wait, her party was on Thursday, I think. I think her party was on Thursday. I don't know what was going on Wednesday, honestly. I don't know why I didn't stream on Wednesday. I can't remember. I think I had made the decision to focus on editing
Lulu Dadley said. Join she.
Yo, welcome back, Lulu. How are you doing tonight? I think I had made the decision to focus on editing my video instead of streaming on Wednesday. I think that's what it was. That's what I did. But yeah, my voice was already...
Haunted_Wisp said I'm not tapping a pencil on a desk or anything, just wasn't sure where you went.
Fair enough. No, fair enough. Yeah.
Lulu Dadley said less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
I've been focusing on getting my my video edited, my year in review, or my rewind, as it were, edited. And I'm almost there, I think. I mean, there's a lot of footage I had to go through. It was a lot of footage. It was a lot of chopping things up.
Lulu Dadley said your mic audio is way low compared to the game music and the text-to-speech.
Probably need to get a little closer, but also I think my voice is also just a little lower because I can't quite enunciate right now. Not at the max level, but at the same time the mic was pretty far away. How's that sounding? Is that a little bit better? Could also turn the game audio down a bit too, I suppose. Well, I guess I can on this screen. But yeah, it's a lot of footage I had to cut through. And I want to do at some point next week.
Lulu Dadley said slightly better. I think it's a stream sound level thing.
Slightly better. Yeah, I could see the levels right now. I wonder what's going on here. Because I could see usually if I'm this close talking at my level now, I would be peaking like pretty crazy. But it's not doing that. I can see that it's not doing that. Makes me wonder if something's going on here. All right. I mean, again, it could also just be
Nightbot said Ye Old Nerdcast has a Discord server. Join now to keep the fun going off stream.
All right, I'm not sure how much better I can get this right now. This is probably as good as it's going to get, but I'll have to try to remember to stay fairly close to the mic. Anyways, what I was saying before was at Lulu's party, that was the first time that I saw how King of the Castle worked, not on Twitch, not through Twitch, by playing it live with other people. It has its drawbacks for sure. It definitely lends itself more to playing it in Twitch chat, because there is so much reading. There's a lot of reading, and there's a lot of like stuff happening on a screen where if you don't have like a big monitor, or you don't have a projection, like a projector. And it would be cool if you had like a wall projector and you had like a whole ass wall that you could dedicate to the projector, because then that would make it a lot easier. But absent that, it's a little bit straining to like read all the text and all of that sort of stuff on a TV or a computer screen. But it was also, I feel like it was more fun to like get into the characters and like have interactions when discussing what to do while you're voting. It was more fun to do that stuff in person. And it was pretty interesting. And also, it was my first time experiencing the game from the point of view of a noble rather than the monarch. So that was cool too. I hadn't actually experienced this game that way before. But yeah, got a little, for someone that was still, kind of recovering from a throat thing, I got a little into the character vibe. And of course, I had to have my character with the gravelly voice. So shouting at the top of my lungs with a gravelly voice when I was already, naturally recovering from having a gravelly voice. I didn't wake up feeling great the next day. A friend of mine told me I sounded like Darth Vader. I think I'm probably about 70 to 75% of the way recovered. You probably can't tell that my voice is a little weird right now. There's a little bit of a rasp. And I feel like a part of my low volume might be attributed to my throat issue. But I'm almost there. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do while we're waiting for one member of the North to come in? I'm going to browse this. I guess I could vote too. I guess I could make some. Even if I haven't, I'll vote for the games that I think are worth it that I've played. Why not? So do I want to vote for Balatro? I haven't played that much Balatro. I could definitely see it being a fun game if once you get into it. And I know that's what Arachnid Soul's been telling me all this time, but I'm gonna cast my vote for Helldivers 2. VR game, I've got no opinion there. I mean, if they're still, I gotta give it to No Man's Sky because they've been kicking out crazy content for years now, and the game is substantially different than what it was when it was launched. But honestly, I also feel like maybe Cyberpunk could have been nominated for that too. Best game on Steam Deck. Don't have a Steam Deck. Again, I'll just vote for Helldivers since I've played that. Haven't played any of those. Most Innovative Gameplay Award. I'll give it to Balatro. I mean, so what little I've played of the game, I did like it and have fun, which speaks volumes because I don't generally like card game type things, but, you know, it's unique enough to where I kind of want to take some time, you know, not on stream, just whenever I'm, you know, playing game off stream or something, to really learn how to play it. Game you suck at? I mean, I haven't played any of these, but I imagine I would suck at all of them. Best soundtrack. Red Dead Redemption. I haven't played any of those. Outstanding Story, Rich Game Award. Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy, Mouthwashing. I do want to play that game. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. Alright, but I haven't played any of those either. Sit back and relax. House Flipper 2. Whatever happened to Crime Scene Cleaner? Did Crime Scene Cleaner come out? Like, that's the one that I want. Like, I played the demo during a Next Fest and it was fun. But, hold on a second. I played the demo during a Next Fest and it was... Yeah, I played the demo. I like House Flipper 2. I think I played that too. I know that Vince was addicted to the trading card game shop thing. I'll vote for House Flipper. I feel like... I think that, Victory Heat Rally said... Oh, they weren't nominated. They must not have been nominated then. Yeah, I would have nominated if I'd gotten there in time. This game has a great soundtrack. I've been pumping this game up a lot lately. Oh boy, Winter Cell. Now to January 2nd. Shameful. But what do they have? Let's see what they have under the deep discounts. While we wait for one of the North. We need a North person to jump in. We need a North guy to jump in. Damn thing's gonna take all of my money. State of Decay, Tales from Borderlands, Total Warhammer, Firewatch, I already have that one. Keep talking and no one explodes. Somebody was telling me about that a while ago. Need for Speed, Grim Dawn, Vermintide, Borderlands, really? Those are the only ones in the deep discount section? 35% off Star Wars Outlaws. That's still not enough of a discount for me. Deep Rock Galactic. I feel like somebody told me about this game before, but that doesn't look familiar to me. And also someone was telling me about Frostpunk too. Yeah, 35 bucks. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm saved. So far, I haven't really been, I haven't seen anything in this cell that jumped out at me. Street Fighter 6. I do still, I need to get Dragon Age. I need to get Dragon Age. This is probably a good time to pick it up.
Haunted_Wisp just redeemed Sound the Horn.
Sound the Horn? What? Sound the Horn? After everything I just told you about my fucked up throat, you're gonna make me try to... You're gonna make me try to blow the Viking horn? Alright, well... I am nothing if not a team player. We take a swig of water first.
Haunted_Wisp said sorry I didn't connect the two.
No worries, a channel reward is a channel reward, so here we go.
Haunted_Wisp said feel free to not sound the horn.
Oh, it's happening. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it, actually. You know what? Maybe the fucked up throat actually helps me out a little bit on this one. Maybe maybe my sickness is helping me be a Viking. Should I just start a new game? We have 3 people at least. Should I just start a new game so we can see if we can balance these out a little bit? Or do we want to just wait and continue this one?
Haunted_Wisp said that was a pretty loud horn sounding.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe the mic issue is more of a voice issue from me than it is something wrong with the mic. Because I actually pushed the mic.
Haunted_Wisp said I'm content waiting here.
Okay, we can wait a little bit. I pushed the mic away, you know, before doing that. So the fact that it sounded loud probably means that my low sounding voice is just this guy. I like this new story that came out of Texas where let me see if I can pull it up. It's pretty it's hilarious in a very dark way.
Said, I want to start doing streams. Gonna start with some city since most people never saw the last game.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Gonna join the fold, huh? Are you gonna be a VTuber? No, I don't want that.
Street Corner Becky said, well, I died horrendously in Eve Lowell.
Nice. Dallas Express reports that...
Street Corner Becky said 10-man fleet died to one dude.
Oh, Jesus. Dallas Express reports that sitting 81-year-old Congresswoman Kay Granger is secretly residing in a memory care and assisted living facility. Granger hasn't cast any votes since July, isn't answering phone calls, and vacated her physical office sometime before Thanksgiving.
Haunted_Wisp said, I only know how to do YouTuber, but Twitch seems better in some ways.
Twitch has, I think Twitch has better chat features. There are more games that are Twitch integrated for sure. There's not as much of a lag between what you put into chat and what I read. On YouTube, there tends to be a considerable bit of lag.
Haunted_Wisp said Tony TGD gave up the ghost and isn't doing streams anymore.
Tony TGD. Who is Tony TGD?
Haunted_Wisp said Frog Tony.
Oh, that guy. Wait, he gave up? Why did he give up? I'll be honest with you. I never really liked that dude. I never really cared for him much. At some point, I mean, at some point I was following him on Twitter, but then I was like, whatever, and I just unfollowed him. Why did you decide to give it up? Also, shout out to Arachnid Soul. His YouTube channel just hit 1,000 subs. So it's a big milestone. Big milestone for him.
Lulu Dadley said Dino dance, 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 Dino dance.
Thank you, Castor Labs.
Haunted_Wisp said he went to a non-answer about what happened, but he's clamming up.
About what? What do you mean? What happened? Was there like some kind of controversy?
Haunted_Wisp said, yay, I want to sub to his channel.
Well, let me pull it up then. There you go.
Ye Old Nerdcast sent a link. Ye Old Nerdcast sent a link.
Yes, I did. Sent it to the Twitch and YouTube streams. Go ahead and share the love there.
Haunted_Wisp said no, he said it was something that happened in his personal life that is eating up all his time.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, you know, if it's personal, it's personal. It could be any number of things there. It could be any number of things. All right, I think I'm going to back out and try making a new one and see if we can't Oh, that's right. We had Ruperta going. But Lulu wants the counts. So I'll go back. I'll start a new one. I'll be him this time. Yeah, this is how we played it in person. It was still fun. Need a projector though. Alright, so we'll get the counts going. Get the north going. The Grandies? Now, we do the Grandies a lot. Either the March or the Coast. We'll do the Coast. We do the Chiefs a lot, too. Maybe I'll do the March. The March, the East, and the Coast. Alright, everybody. Try rejoining now.
Lulu Dadley said, join She Purple. Haunted_Wisp said, join he.
I think Vince might be tending to his ruined battalion.
Scavenger Vincent said, join he. Haunted_Wisp said, I got the microcode applied to my notebook, so now I don't have to worry about damaging it while using it. Through no fault of my own.
Yo, Scavenger Vincent, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Microcode applied to my notebook, so I don't have to worry about damaging it. That's awesome. That's always a good upgrade. Alright, with that, I guess we can begin.
Scavenger Vincent said, sup.
Okay, let's start with the council introductions. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. Let's go with the east. In order to finally make your acquaintance, your highness, may you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. It's Countess Lulu, in her traditional garb. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. This is Lord Partition Wisp. And then Barons of the March. Hail and well met, your majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Baron Scavenger Vincent. With that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Alright. Coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest bag. Very well then, what must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with. Alright, the first vote. A. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. B. Invite foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth. C. Throw the king into the river. And D. The nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king. I think... Usually, you know what? Usually I mean, I've got two options here that's just going to completely wipe out my treasury. I think I'm going to have to veto B. Oh, thank you for pinning the instructions, Lulu. Yes, if you want to play, if you want to get on playing, just follow those instructions. Hit exclamation point join.
Lulu Dadley said, vote C.
Oh,
Scavenger
yeah.
Vincent said, vote C.
Let me turn that off. Alright, looks like I'm being thrown into the river. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. Nobles pick you up and carry you out to Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or are some nobles stifling giggles? And wait, how's this set up? Oh, here's the coast. Alright, so the coast is down here. The march is here. They both share a border with Ashmead. The east is up here. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's see. Let's go with military. As a conqueror, a warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, I'm actually going to try to do this conqueror thing. I tried it once, and we invaded Ashmead, and we got our asses handed to us. So, I need to try... We need to rally. We need to rally so we can actually do... I want to do... Here's the plot. This is the plot goals for this play session. We need to successfully invade the Ashmedian Empire. I don't know what success looks like. I don't know if we could actually fold them into the rest of the kingdom, but my goal is to get down here. Handle these guys. Alright. Sasa of the Lulu Deadly Dynasty, its citric political fixer, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Valgrades wears the crown. Okay. What are you going to do, Lulu? Doppelganger, blood ritual, or ascension? Hold on 1 second. Ascension. I knew you were going to do that one. I knew you were going to do that one because everybody hates the church. You can always get people to unite around disliking the church. Fuck the Archbishop. The Counts plan to induct the king into their secret cult and offer him immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. I'm surprised their faith is even that high to begin with, honestly. Alright, scheme partitions. Alex of the Haunted Wisp family, legendary coastal prodigy, scribbles with a well-used quill on hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow partitions of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Valgrades. Something must be done. All right. Wisp, this is you. Are you doing subterfuge? Lower stability. Conspiracy, which is lower treasury, or corruption, lower authority. I'll leave the voting. I know you kind of have a little bit of a delay too, so I'll leave it open a little bit. Man, people are blowing up my phone right now. Oh, Vince, you're gonna have to join again. I started a new game, so you're gonna have to do the. You're gonna have to hit me with the join. Corruption. All right, you're part of the Barons, Vince. The partitions plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the partitions must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh, it's already there. Carla. I knew a Carla once. Damn, I haven't thought about Carla in ages. I wonder what she's up to. Carla of the Street Corner Becky, the Vince bloodline, charismatic marcher orator, stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. All right, Barons. How are you going to depose me? A, intimidation. B, modernization, just lower others military. Or C, propaganda, lower stability. Carla from Cheers. Carla is like an old-fashioned name. It is a bit of an old-timey name. Oh, we've got a split here. I think it's just a dice roll to determine who wins. Intimidation. All right. Gabe, you got your way. The Barons plan to hold the king hostage at his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. Oh, Jesus. To advance their scheme, the Barons must raise stability to 5 or more. Well, stability's already up there. Damn, everybody's already reached their goals right from the start. Speaking of, surprise, Spy Master isn't here. Wasn't he, isn't he your Eve homie? Was he playing Eve with you? Wrangle him on in here. All right, laws of the land. After voting, nobles can change their minds. You know what? I haven't seen this happen before. Let's go ahead and try using swing votes. Because we're smart. Yeah, he was playing Eve earlier. The Honor Guard. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the partitions with champions from the arena, and barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. I mean, most of the time, I go with... if the battle nuns aren't an option, I usually go with the femboy army. But maybe I'll try the gladiators. I think I'm going to try the gladiators this time. I will make arrangements at once. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. That's fairly kinky. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Even kinkier. I DM'd him. Spy Master, how nice will be on scene. Okay, cool, awesome, thank you. Oh shit, giant spiders. Wait, what else do I have? Ooh, the jousting tournament. Your Majesty, the Barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. Wonderful, I will compete myself. Superb, Your Majesty. I will send your acceptance directly. Alright, hopefully I can do well in that. Alright, giant spiders. I like this piece of art. I like this one's face. That needs to be made into like an emoji or something. Oof, Ohio State beating Tennessee 42-10 in the playoffs. Damn. Wait, wasn't Tennessee a top-ranked team? Countess Lulu, Your Majesty, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some are as big as horses. The trees are shrouded in webs and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Okay. Where's the... Yes, burn it with fire. You're talking about spiders? The option is always burn it with fire. I'm gonna... As the monarch, I'm gonna vote for burn it. Burn it with fire. Lulu made really spicy chicken soup. Nice. That sounds good right now, actually. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I would like to think that my spicy chili had an influencing effect. Although, honestly, my chili wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be. Wait, what? Coexist with giant spiders? What the fuck? Put a bounty on giant spider legs. That's very specific. That's very specific. Why are we trying to coexist with the spiders? Why is burning it not the option here? Coexist? They're monsters. Mandibles dripping with venom, snatching merchants off the roads and stringing them up to suck them dry. No harm in trying it out. I mean, I think very specifically describe the harm in trying it out. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. Perhaps we can change that. In what capacity? By the blood of the dead, these are arachnids. Hey, where's our own arachnid at? Yeah, I made the bone broth out of the roasted chicken that I made from the party and then turned that into a spicy chicken soup. Damn, that sounds good. Awesome military ally. Little liberal for Countess me, apparently. You send your chancellor to Quell University. Perhaps the scholars will have some ideas for how you and the spiders can coexist peacefully. I got some ghost pepper hot sauce to add to it. Somebody bought at Lulu's party. No, that was Joe's. I guess it was Joe's bottle of like ghost pepper cream sauce or something like that. It wasn't that spicy. I was kind of surprised at how not spicy it was. Auction time. All right. Gotta hit us with the exclamation point fund, and then the letter that you wish to fund, and then the amount of money from your own personal wealth that you wish to spend. I vote for fortresses. We need more fortresses, people. Let's get some fortresses going. Melinda's ghost pepper creamy wing sauce. You know what? That might be it. That might be the one. That might be the one. Let me look that up. There was the one? Yeah, it is. It is this one. It's not hot. Melinda's regular ghost pepper sauce can put you on your butt, though. Okay, just the regular and not the creamy one. I figured that it was the cream component that diluted the spice. I figured that. Did we get our fortress? Observatory and a library. Okay. That sucks we didn't get that damn fortress. Sorry, was busy, couldn't fund. Distracted nobles. I've got distracted nobles that are gonna ruin my kingdom. Let's do coexisting with the spiders. Let's see what this is actually gonna look like. Greetings, Your Majesty. I am the arachnologist you sent for. Having spider problems? Giant spider problems, to be precise. Tyrachnus magnum, colloquially known as the giant spider or the gigantula. A fascinating specimen, and with many practical uses. You can raise them as livestock and milk them for their potent venom, or you can harvest their silk, which makes for fine sails and formidable armor. Last but not least, you can train them from birth to be ridden as mighty steeds. Oh hell yeah! Let's have our army ride into battle on spiders. Who could resist a cavalry regiment that comes into battle atop these almighty arachnids? The possibilities are endless, but first you need to get a hold of some eggs. No easy task, I'm afraid. How can the consul steal eggs from the giant spiders infesting a forest? A, hire some adventurers for the task. That's 950 to the treasury, but I'm on board with that. B, send in soldiers to kill the spiders and take their eggs. That's insanely risky. C, lure the spiders from their nests with an offering. D, leave the spiders alone. I'm going to veto that one. I would say A or C. I would say A or C. A or C. All right, lure the spiders from their nest with an offering. It'll be interesting to see how that manifests. Local farmers drive their herds into the web-shrouded woods. Hideous squealing. Hey, succeeded! I mean, I guess that's bad for farming in the east, but let's see what actually happens here. Hideous squealing and crunching noises ring out across the trees as the spiders devour their prey. Once the arachnids are too full to move, thieves dart into their nest and recover their eggs. The thieves return with a wagon groaning under the glistening heap of spider eggs. You order them sent to a nearby farm to be hatched and raised as livestock. Hopefully, Eastern farmers are up to the task. Well, I guess we'll see. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening in the march. Oh, this is the joust. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field, watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. A servant straps on your armor and helps you mount your horse. She hands you your lance and you ride onto the field. Baron Gabe, welcome one and all. We have a most thrilling guest today. As you ride your horse past the stands, nobles gasp and stare. Wave enthusiastically, glare at the crowd, or blow a kiss at the Baron. I'm going to wave enthusiastically. Cheering erupts and the nobles stamp so hard that the stands tremble. When the jousting starts, you quickly realize your opponents swerve each time they approach. They don't want to hurt a king. Puts a dent in the challenge, really. Bracing match, isn't it? You're beating everyone soundly. Make the most of your advantage. Disguise yourself to get a real match, or withdraw and watch instead. I'm gonna disguise myself. A new competitor is about to join us. He comes from, I'm gonna pretend to be from the east. Your entourage helps you into a new set of armor and you ride out onto the field. And here we have, what is the name? Count Herman, ready for a fight. Finally, a real battle. Wait, is that supposed to be me? Is that supposed to be me? I did whiteface? I did like whiteface for a jousting competition. You unseat a competitor after you unseat competitor after competitor. Blood courses through your veins as you raise your lance in victory. Hell yeah. The audience roars in support, cheering wildly for Count Herman. Is this what it's like to be truly admired? At the end of the day, the Baron Gabe hands you a bag of gold as your prize. Oh shit, he gave me 1,000 gold? You leave the tournament feeling very pleased with yourself. Meanwhile, the Eastern Cavalry troops see a huge influx of people eager to join up, inspired by your example. Look at that. I even did a bit of a service to the military of the East. You missed a chance to raise military? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I got that military boost. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. There's one person you can't avoid, your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find the time. Don't worry, I've taken the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Let's say women. I'll be a very traditional cishet kind of, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm cross-dressing. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Tax time. I guess I don't really need to do anything with taxes. I mean, how much can I max out at? 5,200? Wait, what? Holy shit, wait a second. How does that happen? Am I missing? Is my grasp on math that tenuous? Shouldn't this be 4,200? Because if it's 4,900 here and then it's minus 700 from the treasury, shouldn't that make it 4,200? I don't get what's happening here. It's crazy to do a cruel tax on 2 regions, do a tax cut on 1, and only have 100 more gold at the end of that. But I don't want the counts to rebel against me. All right, coughing fit. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I think maybe. Is there anywhere on the planet where I wouldn't have to deal with allergies anymore? We have a bad cedar allergy happening right now. And it hit earlier than expected. Usually I don't have to deal with this shit in December, but, you know, climate change and everything. I'm fucking over it. I'm over the allergies in Austin. Alright, we have a comet sighting, a mysterious night, or my marriage options. Which one should we do first? 2 in the east. East, yeah, which east one? Comet sighting or mystery night? The night? Night it is. As you walk the corridors, your spy master falls into step beside you. She hands you a wooden carving of a figure astride a horse. They hear a mysterious knight called Count Herman made quite the impression during the last jousting season in the March. No one knows who he is. The Counts want to sell these figures and commercialize the enigmatic jouster. It would bring a great deal of money to the area. Sponsor the following of Count Herman? I mean, I have the money to do that, but... Dramatically reveal that the mystery knight is you. Refuse to let them profit from your... Oh, it succeeded. You make your big announcement with incredible pomp, putting out a proclamation that the mysterious knight was none other than you. For a moment, the counts look annoyed that you pretend to be one of them, but instead, excitement explodes. As the story spreads, you become more popular than ever. Okay, well, that's not bad. Countess Lulu. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the east, Your Highness. The peasants are claiming it is a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Tell the church to dispel such baseless superstitions? Well, your faith is pretty low. I'll tell them there's nothing to worry about? My authority ain't great. No, it's just peasants being peasants, and that brings down stability a bit. Why is it always the East that just gives me the shit sandwiches? It's always the damn East. Just nothing but shit. I'm probably going to fail these two, and if I go with the last one, it's going to break, like, alright, I may as well try. Maybe I won't. Try the authority. I failed. What a shock. You deliver a speech reassuring the peasants of the East that the common isn't a good or bad thing, just a thing. Probably the ninth god riding a chariot or whatever. Stability goes down to civil. Authority is now ineffective. Unfortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. Your reassurances only panic them further. For a few weeks, the East is gripped by panic. Riots break out in the streets. Soothsayers wander the land, foretelling doom. Don't fight the plot. The plot in the East is always bad. It's just bad news. The East exists. At least in the March, you know, I got to do a jousting tournament. They held me as like a hero. I found 3 potential matches. All right, let's see who I have here. She whisked away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Natashka, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Lulu dynasty. Apparently, they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. See that beautiful coat of fur she's wearing in the portrait? Wolf pelt. She hunted it herself. She did have to suppress a peasant revolt on her land recently. I wonder why. Oh boy. A peasant revolt. I don't know if I like the sound of someone that is suppressing peasant revolts. From the coast we have Petronella, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Whist's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. I mean, she's wearing a mask. But apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Her interests are typical of the coast: money, 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 and making more of it. And she's scarily good at it. And finally, we have the Marches offering Henrika, sign of the prestigious Vince bloodline. A typical baroness, really loud, brash, and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Give her half a chance and she'll expound at length on how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Alright. Who should it be? Defiance is low across the board, so... Natashka? No. She's got peasants revolting against her. Something's going on there. I like the sound of Henrika. She wants to improve a lot of the peasants. I'm gonna go with Henrika. All right. Everybody passed their ambitions for the first round. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left my estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I've heard the same across the east. We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Now we must not falter. If the king grows proud, we can offer him the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 partitions of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes, though they're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber, access to the king's room when he's out, that sort of thing. But the important thing is that the king's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the chancellor and the rest of the king's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the king. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the king as an incompetent fool, and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the partitions must lower stability. to 4 or less in 3 seasons. I guess I'll stick with what I have. Okay, we have 2 in the coast. The royal wedding. Let's start over here. A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl contains Lord Patrician Wisp, suspended in liquid. He pokes his head above the surface. Your Serene Highness, glub glub. A most infuriating circumstance has befallen me, glub glub. I can see that. I have been, glub glub, cursed by a sea wizard. He has infected me with these glub glub gills, so I can't leave the water more than a couple glub glubbing minutes. What did you do to anger this wizard? I happen to own a tannery that is glub glub polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to glubbing know that? I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to glub remove these gills. I don't like the sound of this, Wisp. I don't know if this is going to go your way, but we'll see. What should be done about the wizard who gave Lord Wisp his gills? A. Send a squad of coastal soldiers to arrest the wizard responsible. B. Send a diplomat to politely ask the wizard to reverse the curse. C. Close down Lord Patrician Wisp's tannery? Or D. Send a wizard a hamper of fine cheeses and a bottle of wine. Gonna veto that. Veto weakening my military. Send the wizard a hamper of fine cheese and a bottle of wine. Oh, you guys are going all in on the... Why? Oh, you guys got in late. I got to start keeping the voting open a little bit longer then. How glub glub dare you? From then on, Lord Wisp remains confined to his aquarium. The sight of the great glass globe and its glub glubbing occupant in the council hall quickly becomes unremarkable. Damn, Wisp. I figured it wasn't going to go quite well for you. Beached whale. Your August Majesty, a great big whale washed up on the coast right outside my villa. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, a finfolk crawled up onto the sand. It begged me for an audience with the king. Tell me you didn't grant the request. I've always wanted to meet. I'm gonna say I always wanted to meet them. Your hopes are fulfilled when a frog-faced, green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble. It's this guy again. Your Majesty, this whale's name was Kalam. She was wise and gentle, and a great friend of the Finfolk. We request her return so we could send her soul into the great abyss with honor. In what way was the whale? Is this whale your friend? She kept the sharks away, banished our gloom with her beautiful songs, and provided us with bounteous milk. Aw. Please return her to us so we can give her a proper burial. Depths below. You can't be seriously considering this, your Serene Highness. The beast is dead. What do you care? Go ahead and send it. Wait, why are we putting this to a vote? Lord Patrician Wisp can harvest the dead whale? No, don't do that. Return the dead whale to the Finfolk. That whale will make a fine trophy in the king's throne room. I'm voting for B. Let's not be jerks here. That whale should go back to the Finfolk. Let's not be jerks about this. I can't say anything, but I just read, a friend of mine just texted me a hell of a message. Okay. That's fascinating. Sorry, Wisp. I don't think you're gonna get that I don't think you're gonna get that back today. Spill the tea. Now all she said to me was that a mutual friend of ours, of me and hers, nobody that you would know, may or may not have to take a paternity test because his newborn baby does not quite, quote, look like him. Don't know what it means. I'm not scratching any further below the surface than that. I'll just leave that there. Defiance is now aggrieved. Thank you, Your Majesty. The Finfolk owe you a great debt. Using a huge crane and a team of oxen, the rotting well is lifted and placed upon wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it is plopped back into the ocean. From that point on, coastal fishermen report that their catches have never been better. The grateful Finfolk literally herd fish toward their nets. Well, that's nice. See, you have to have good relations with the indigenous folk of the sea. Man, I should have chosen trade. I'm not really getting very many options to boost my military. Your wedding to Henrika is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from all across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing at St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Henrika at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? Now, at the party, Lulu actually selected, I've changed my mind, I can't do this, which was pretty awesome. Honestly, it was pretty awesome. I hadn't seen that before, but, you know, it was a unique predicament. And I imagine that there are probably story elements that will make themselves present when you choose that option, but I've got to lower that defiance. And I think this wedding will do it. When I pronounce you king and wife, yeah, lowered it just a little bit. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Henrika, dances so vigorously that she spills wine all over herself. By the time you find yourself alone with Henrika, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I am so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine. Servants, bring us wine. Wow, that's the spirit. So what do you like to do in your spare time? What do you think of the wedding? I think you should sleep in separate bed chambers for now. Shall we go to bed together? Let's fucking go. No time like the present, eh? She swigs back the last dregs of her wine and leads you to bed. Oh man, my throat is going out and my voice is going out on me again. Outwitting the Spy Master. Oh, they did it. Deep in the forest of the march, Baron Vince has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends. Our plans are going better than expected. The Spy Master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Cats aren't best for getting rid of mice. You're better off with a terrier. I think you missed the point of my analogy. Never mind. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Should be easy enough. If the king can't pay them, the watch will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Well, good luck with that. Low on lumber. back from the hunt and uses for spiders. What is back from the hunt? Who went on a hunt? Oh, that's right. I guess my wife hunts. Belgrade's dearest, I have something for you. It's something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy. Henrika takes you by the hand and leads you into the great hall, where a white sheet hangs from a statue that wasn't there before. When she pulls the sheet free and it falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Fearsome, this will be the perfect for instilling fear, instilling some fear into the nobles. Wait, what is? Oh, they want to raise my authority. Hey, first time chat from Sage Savvy Blair. Meow meow. Is it too late to join? Welcome to the stream. No, it's not. It's not too late at all. Go ahead and hit me with the exclamation point join. I really need to lay off of these cough drops. It's scaring off the servants. Get it out of here. This would make a fine gift for one of my nobles, or I bet we could sell this for a decent amount. I mean, that's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty. She went on a hunt. She you know, killed the bear, taxidermied it, gave it to me as a gift, and I'm like, hey, we could sell this thing. That's my that's Sage, my bestie. Oh, hey, hi Sage. Welcome to the stream. You are in the counts with Lulu. Lulu's got some backup. What do they need authority to be? Oh, they got to get to 5. I don't want to. I don't want the counts to reach their scheme. But I don't want to be a jerk to my wife. You know what? We're eBaying this thing. I guess you're right. I'll find someone who might be interested then. The trophy is sold to an excited merchant for a hefty sum. Though Henrika is disappointed, the treasury gains a modest boost. Okay, cool. Yes, you made it into the witch, bitches. Currently, we are trying to raise authority. Yes, your goal is to raise authority to 5, at least 5 in 3 seasons. Or you could just side with me and help me rule the kingdom. It's up to you. Let's find out we can use these spiders. I want to mount these spiders as like use these spiders as like mounts into combat. Farmer, greetings, your majesty. I was the fella tasked with looking after the spider eggs, and I'm pleased to say they've grown up into nice, plump young specimens, big as house cats, and near as tame. It's wonderful. So you successfully domesticated them. Oh, sure. They're like little lambs. I like to tuck them into bed with... What? I like to tuck them into bed with me and let them scurry all over the night. The wife complains, but I tell her not to worry. They're harmless if you breathe through your nose. I suppose this means we should decide on what to actually do with all these damn spiders. Yes, train them as steeds. Train them as steeds. I want this one. I want this option. Let's have our military ride into combat on the backs of giant spiders. That is the most metal fucking thing in the world. I'm going to vote for that myself, too. Yes, to vote, you just do exclamation point vote and then A, B, C, or D. I'll be back in a second. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll wait for you guys to I have these fucking drinking all this damn water because of my scratchy throat. Gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. All right, hell yeah, unanimous decision. Hell yeah, let's go. Soon the Arachnites shall rise. I like that. I like that as a name, the Arachnites. You order the spiders sent to a nearby stable and trained as steeds. Holy shit. The military of the East is now terrifying. Yeah, I would say it's pretty fucking terrifying to have an army of people on spiders. Within a few months, the Knights of the East are riding not on horseback, but spiderback. They're terrifying in battle, enormous, venomous, and hungry. Soon, the spider riders of the East pass into legend. Even Countess Lulu is forced to agree that spider husbandry was a fantastic idea despite her initial misgivings. And defiance is as low as it can go. Hell yeah. Now we just need to figure out how to go down the story path that lets us invade the Ashmedian Empire. I don't remember how to get there. Conte Sage. Your Grace, will you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, Conti. I don't even know if that's the... Is it Conti? Conte? Conte. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract and said that contract has no exclusions for haunting. Oh, money exchanged. Okay, well, you're not broke. Y'all aren't broke, so you're okay. Your Grace, the barons can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Alright. Should the counts be allowed to harvest lumber from the haunted forest in the march? A. The counts have a contract and may go logging. B. Let them harvest the lumber but share the proceeds with the barons. C. Turn the forest into a Eastern Marcher hunting reserve. Or D. Fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. I'm gonna veto C. I'll let you guys choose. You don't fuck with ghosts? Well, I mean, maybe. Alright, fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. Oh, Vince. You you betrayed the march and sided with the counts. Alright. The counts have a contract to may go logging. Ooh. I don't think this is going to end too well for the counts. With the council's express permission, hundreds of eastern lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and start hacking it down, but they're woefully unprepared for what they find. The moment the workers cut into the ancient trees, they come alive, picking up laborers and devouring them whole. Trade is struggling, and stability is now civil. Wait, who has the stability goal? Oh, they have to get down to 4. Panic spreads. The counts withdraw from the area immediately, but the forest does not return to dormancy. Instead, trees start marching across the march, ransacking villages along the way. Alright. What? Alright, farming is now down to 4, but Defiance is grumbling. I warned you. Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the counts knows no bounds. I told you? Wait, didn't you... Wait, no. Okay, you were the one. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Gabe. I thought you were Sage for a second. I was like, wait, didn't you just vote for it, though? Alright. Auction time. To do the auction, you do !fund, and then either A, B, C, D, E, or F. And then after that, however much money you want to put into funding it. And, oh, we don't have a fortress on here anymore. Alright, I'll just open the auction. Have at it. Alright, what do we end up with? A deer park and a monument. Wait, what? The trees are attacking. Let's go with my air first. There's no spark. She cares more about hunting innocent animals than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you need an air. Alright. What am I going to do? I think I'm just going to... I think I'm going to go the traditional route. Have an heir with my wife. I tried to fund the monument too. Will you stop eating her food? You little jerk. You have your own right there. Literally right next to it. Go ahead and eat yours. Go ahead and eat yours. Eat your food. Stop stealing your sister's. Yeah. My liege, ever since those bird-brain counts tried to cut down our ancient grove, the trees have been rampaging across the march. You just said the forest was haunted. Lots of forests are haunted. You should have said, composed of ancient cursed trees that swallow people whole. The grove is older than the kingdom itself. It's no wonder it held such power. Please, your majesty, assemble the council. We have to appease the trees. What can be done to stop the army of angry trees from devastating the march? A. Set fire to the march. B. Search for a wizard to destroy the trees. C. Bring eastern soldiers to help fight. Or D. The barons can deal with this alone. I'm gonna veto B. The barons can deal with it alone, huh? I need more allies in the chat. What happened to Vince and Wisp? Where are y'all at? Well, I'm not going to get the vote A. Wait. Well, there's no point in waiting. The votes are in, so... I see. Saddle us with an army of marauding killer trees and then slink back to the east, will you? I should have known. The barons muster up whatever defenses they can. Rusted pitchforks don't even scratch century-hardened bark, but they can't afford to be picky. Every fighter is an asset. But strength of arms is not enough to defeat these abominations. Their bark hardened over centuries. Once the professional soldiers flee, the peasant levies aren't far behind. Man, you fucked my military. The trees ravage the march. Peasants and nobles alike are carried off to await some unknown grisly fate. Oh, and they killed Gabe. God damn. Scouts report a fresh ring of saplings surrounding the boundaries of the grove. Saplings with terrifying, screaming faces. It seems the trees are replenishing fallen comrades with the souls of your people. Entry to the sapling grove is forbidden under penalty of death, irrespective of professional or social status. You can only hope your descendants will respect the warnings in the years to come. Damn. No, I meant my vote. Hey, Royal, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'm losing my voice a little bit. Let's see. Royal, you are in the partitions. I voted D because Gabe voted D and he died. Maybe listen next time when we say don't fuck with ghosts. Oh, I don't know if I could join from mobile. Yeah, you can. You're in here. You're right there. With your fancy haircut and mask. All right. Well, speaking of partitions, let's see what pillar is this in the partitions or is this a part of the march? Okay, it's partitions. Baron Vince, my liege, I regret to have to bring this matter to you, but there's no other way. We've been tracking a marcher criminal who's wanted in conjunction with a number of high-profile incidents back home. We thought she'd slipped the net recently when we discovered that she fled to the coast a number of years ago. But the partitions are refusing to let us investigate further. Who is the criminal? We don't know her real name, but common folk call her Cutthroat Jenny. She's lied, cheated, and murdered her way halfway across the march. Patrician Royal. Wait a moment. Are you talking about Honey Tongue? Honey Tongue Jenny? She's a pillar of the community back in Mykonos. She arrived a few years ago when the march. She arrived a few years ago from the march and used her wealth to invest in local businesses and set up an orphanage. Everyone loves her. Surely you jest, Honey Tongue Jenny? This woman is a bloodthirsty criminal and must be punished. Alright. Should Honey Tongue Jenny be extradited to the march to face justice for her past crimes? A. Send Honey Tongue Jenny back to the march. B. Allow Jenny to stay in the coast under the protection of the partitions. C. Summon her to the capital to answer the king's justice. I'm always in favor of C. Summoning her to the march. Alright. I'm closing voting right then and there because it gives me the ability to make the choice. I see what you're doing, Lulu. I see what you're doing. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. You're trying to boost that authority?
Who in the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
I'm the king. My will is law. But the people of the march demand justice. What about the families of Cutthroat Jenny who must suffer for this? It's for the best. It's for the best, Vince. She's clearly reformed, and Mykonos just wouldn't be the same without her. It doesn't reflect well on the crown that such a terrible killer can get away with it if they just set up an orphanage or two. At least Mykonos continues to prosper, though. Well, trade is opulent, at least. Whew, alright. Alright, through a little bit of treachery, political connivery, I managed to stave off that authority right at the season's end. Right at the season's end. Sitting on a bench outside the sun-bleached villa, two partitions of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. You hear that? The screams, the shouts of dismay, the crackle of the flames. Wait, what is theirs? There's a stability. No, all I hear is sea lapping against the harbor walls. Exactly, it's terrible. The kingdom needs to be in chaos for our plan to work. The king's advisors are happy with his rule. We can't buy their loyalty yet. Believe me, I've tried. The partition's aim is lower stability to 4 or less. Blackmail and bribery. Somewhere in the march, Baron Vince sits at a banquet gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. He and his fellow plotters discuss their scheme between mouthfuls. The palace watch won't accept our bribes. Everybody's trying to bribe my guys. The treasury's practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to Spymaster to blab about it too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike when the king least expected. The Baron's aim is to lower treasury at 1,500 or less. Alright. Let me cut the taxes of the barons there. Raise the taxes on the counts. Ooh,
May Allah awaken
massive.
the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
There will be no jihad today. There will be no jihad today. But there will be a tax on the east. And a tax cut for the march. On the verge of rebellion. Food riots, putting on a show, and horror in the East. God damn it. Why is the East always like this? I want to know what this food riots are all about. Gonna take a smoke break, might miss the next vote. Oh boy. Vince, you're like the only person that could back me a little bit. Do I want to do this one? Lulu, stop getting Gabe to do things. Stop getting him to rebel. Your Majesty, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors and cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. How many victims? Dozens, Your Grace, and only a few have survived the attacks. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. How should the council deal with this monster in the east? Send the count's armies to deal with the abomination? Offer a substantial bounty on the monster? This is no concern of ours. Well, going to, you know what? I'm gonna veto A. I'm gonna veto A. Substantial bounty. A bounty is placed. Hopefully some enterprising monster slayer will claim it soon. Hey, and I lowered that tax defiance, too. Putting on a show or food riots? Your Majesty, the famine in the march grows worse by the day. Riots are breaking out in all the major townships from Kellenberg to Zerbamar. Starving mobs are pillaging bakeries, granaries, and merchant houses. What are we to do? Let's see. A. Send in the army to control the riots. B. Import mass amounts of food from Tavolin and Kurth. C. The Baron should buy up surplus grain from the counts. D. Order grain supplies to be diverted from the east. Huh. Do I want to vote on any one of these? Guess I'll vote for... I'll vote for D. Wait, what? You guys are all vote... Wait, what? Hold on a second. The Baron should buy up supply... You guys played your hand a little early here, I think. Not that it matters. I can't veto anything. You know what? Actually, I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one. I guess I'll just let it go to the whims of the council. Because I still have that other thing I need to look at. Okay. Oh, what a surprise. Everyone chose C. I was not expecting that. Alright, back into a corner, the barons are forced to pay steeply for the grain surplus from the east, holding all the cards. The counts price gouge outrageously and enjoy a tidy profit. Okay, so... Wait, where are they getting it from? The barons? I didn't go down that far, actually. Their wealth didn't decrease by that much. Trade is struggling in the march and is dynamic in the east. Don't be upset, it's just good business. The immense quantities of surplus grain are diverted from the east to the march, and once the peasants have bread again, the riots cease. Soon enough, there's enough to tide them over until the next harvest. Alright, well, fair enough. Now, let's see what putting on a show is all about. Supply and demand beaches. Now you need us? Don't think that I won't jump at the first opportunity to add a number to your name. I have always ruled with an iron fist whenever that iron fist option presented itself. Your Serene Highness, I have the most wonderful solution to all that excess gold cluttering your treasury. We should put on a mock sea battle for the coastal arena. What? For too long, we've put up with gladiators fighting to death on dry land. Boring. Royal, what are you trying to get me to do here? That sounds expensive. That's the point. It would be the event of the century. We waterproof the arena, fill it with seawater, then we crew a few custom-built ships with our most expendable gladiators and have them duke it out before a screaming crowd. That sounds fucking awful. What the fuck? Why is this an option? Forbid the arena. Damn it, what the fuck? No, yes please, don't do this. Jesus, this sounds fucking awful. I'm gonna vote. I guess the only thing I can do is vote. Although it's just gonna be me against literally everybody else. You sons of bitches, you're gonna Make us do this. Oh, excellent. I shall make the arrangements at once. A few weeks later, the mock sea battle is held in Thalassus. You watch from the royal box. 2 ships battling each other, tossed on artificial waves. Gladiators... Gladiators swinging on ropes with cutlasses between their teeth. A naked spectator swimming across the arena and getting eaten by a shark. This show has everything you'd hope for and more. A few competitors drown. Oh, geez. A few competitors drown, of course, but that's what they signed up for. The show attracts tourists from across the kingdom and inspires a wave of patriotic peasants to join the coastal navy, a grand success. Trade in the coast is a monopoly, and their military went up a bit. Wish that wasn't at the expense of my treasury. Someone's getting taxed next tax season. While playing a game of chess at an austere castle, 2 counts of the east discuss their scheme against the crown. Countess Lulu, by the blood of the dead, the king must get a grip on the kingdom. We can't allow him to join our secret society of immortals when he can hardly keep the crown on his head. The count's aim is to raise authority to at least 5. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, 2 partitions of the coast plot their latest scheme, along with some other faces the king might recognize. Greetings, Lord Partition. I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. Good afternoon, Lord Partitions. A pleasure as always. Hello? Is this the place? Smells like fish. Wow, I take it you found my colleagues' arguments most persuasive then. Indeed, Lord Wisp made excellent points about the king's incompetence. The most persuasive part was the giant bag of gold. Unfortunately, the spymaster and the chancellor still remain beyond our grasp, but with these 2 in our pocket, we can do great things. We just need to decide our approach. Alright, Partitions, how are you voting? You can either A, bankrupt the kingdom and buy the throne outright, or B, bring down the king in a bribery scandal. Royal? Wisp? Are y'all gonna vote on this? B. Bring down the king in a bribery scandal. Ha ha ha. So after all this, our plan is to make the king look like the corrupt one? Yes, after all, isn't his court absolutely rotten with bribes and scandals? What's worse than it's been in centuries? Of course it is, and we're to blame. The general public don't need to know that part. We just need to ensure the other nobles hate the king enough to support our version of events. For the final stage of the scheme, the Partitions must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 10, or ensure other regions begin a rebellion. Oh, jeez. Open strike, sickness spreads, or rebellion. Oh, well. Let's save that rebellion one for last. Sorry, I think I'm lagged. No worries, no worries. I'll just keep the voting held open a little bit longer. Lady Partition Royal, Your August Majesty, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the coast. What kind of sickness? We've done a lot of digging, a lot of latrines, and a lot of graves. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course, we'll have lost a lot of soldiers. We can't afford to lose. But I'm not sure how much we could do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward? Oh, the council can't do shit. Alright. A. Send medical doctors from Quell University. B. Hire a wizard to cure the coastal troops with magic. C. Quarantine the diseased and order the healthy to leave them behind. Wait, what? Quarantine the diseased and order the healthy to leave them behind. D. Do nothing to stop the spread of sickness. Do nothing to stop the spread of sickness. Gonna veto that one. Oh, there's a number of apparently there's a number of games on my wish list that are on sale right now. I don't need to be buying Steam games. Quarantine the diseased and leave the healthy to in order the healthy to leave them behind. Hire a wizard. I'm surprised that's an option. Those wizards tend to be expensive. Failed. You order the diseased soldiers quarantined in a separate camp. The rest are marched off to a safe distance. Unfortunately, many healthy soldiers were actually lying to save their own skins. The sickness flares back up among your healthy troops within days. By the time, that counts as a point of victory for the rebels. By the time the sickness has finished cutting through the coastal troops, hundreds of soldiers are dead, and morale among the survivors has plummeted. Alright, well, damn. Opening strike. Oh, that's right. Gabe's character died. Baron Gabe II. The time has come. The kingdom has grown soft under the weak and ineffectual rule of King Valgrides. As usual, it's up to the barons to fix things with violence. Aye, too right. Let's march to the capital and kick some heads in. Only good time, but we're the barons of the march. Let's live up to that reputation, eh? Let's be clever. But I want to kick some heads. Well, there'll be plenty of that. But first, let's think carefully about where to strike. Yo, Prince of Foxes. First time chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. You are in the Barons of the March. Oh, you've got a fancy hat on too. You joined the faction that's in open rebellion against me. Like I needed more people against me. We can launch a preemptive strike against the counts to cripple their military ability. If we suspect the partitions may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Alright, partitions, you got some options here. What are y'all going to be doing? Launch a preemptive strike on the counts? Call upon the partition. I mean, the counts have spider. They have a spider army, so you're not going to do very well on that one. Call upon the partitions to join our cause. Petition for the support of the church. Or send an assassin after the king. I gave the counts a spider army, and they immediately set upon betraying me. Alright, now I've got an assassin coming after me. Thank you for meeting with me at such short notice. The sum you offered piqued my interest. You understand why this sum is so high, though? Yes, you want me to assassinate the king. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and want a man dead, he is dead. Get it done. 360 no scope that MFer. Man, what do y'all have against me? I've been a pretty good king. All things told, I've been a good king. Why are you guys trying to no scope me? We haven't betrayed you? You have betrayed me. Like, there's a reason why my shit's so low right now. You've all turned against me. This guy just popped into the chat and already he's in my face. He's in my face in a rebellion. Joined up just to rebel. At long last, the barons have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Baron Prince of Foxes. Literally, just showed up. He's like, showed up in my throne room to confront me, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? I haven't seen you before. But everybody's got to get a piece of the king. I get it. I get it. I hope my king can fist fight. I have a feeling a fist fight's about to happen. Their boots stomping mud all over your carpet. The Baron of the March are sick of your lies and tyranny. We'll give you soft city-dwelling bastards a proper kicking. We will be... well, what's it, the kicking? We'll be fighting for Carla, the true queen. Alright, things are getting unstable. This is a formal declaration of war. Next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. One day I will see your head on a spike or seize them. Stability's already... whatever, fuck it. Get them. Come along now, traitors. Get the chop. You just got here. You just got here and immediately you're getting your head taken off. That's how I roll, though. I've been trying to raise your authority. Yeah, to serve your own goal. The march only calls on me when there's fighting to be done. Full send defiance? Oh, well, they're already at war with me, so fuck them. Let's start chopping some heads. Your watchmen waste no time. Baron Prince of Foxes is dragged down to the courtyard, and their head is struck from their shoulders. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. Baron Prince of Foxes has died. Baron Prince of Foxes 2 has joined the council. This is probably the fastest join to death I've ever seen in this game. Like, joined it, and then immediately, like, the very next thing is dead. Didn't even get a chance to vote on anything. Didn't even get a chance to cast a vote. Just showed up, walked into my throne room, and got your head lopped off. That's unique. That's very unique. What are our chances against the rebels? Pretty good. The barons aren't exactly a military powerhouse. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. How things are this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Baron Gabe II. He's citing your past transgressions as reason for the uprising, angering the ancient tree grove for the sake of lumber, letting the evil cutthroat Jetty escape the justice of the court. Because of that? Well, that's their excuse. In reality, it's not about you. It's a power grab. So this is it. Civil war. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There'll be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Hello, world. Oh, look at that. Is that everything for this go around? Oh, they've reached their goal. Uh-oh. Well, this is it. There's an odd atmosphere as you walk into the council chambers today. The assembled nobles are tense, like lions who have just sighted a tasty-looking antelope. Greetings, Your Grace. We've received worrying reports about the conduct of the crown over the last few years. Wait, you are questioning my conduct? Apologies, Your Highness. I know it is far from my place, but these accusations are so serious they must be addressed at once. Forgive me, but you are accused of wanton bribery, buying council votes and selling positions at court to the highest bidder. Can't this wait? We're in the middle of a civil war. In such difficult times, it's more important than ever that we can trust our king, don't you think? After all, what if the rebels have a point?
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you
Wait.
the greatest? You know what I'm talking about?
Why are you?
Okay.
Why are you playing that one? Who accused me of such nonsense? I do, your supreme majesty. I make no apology for telling the truth. I can assure the assembled nobles that you have personally turned this council chamber into a den of corruption. You personally offered me money from the treasury in exchange for partition votes. I'm sure plenty of other nobles can attest to receiving similar offers. It's true, the king has been buying votes off me for years. Alex, who the fuck are you? I'm just ashamed I didn't speak up sooner. Absolute poppycock, balderdash, drivel. You believe the word of these partitions over me, or officers? Arrest these fools. I have a feeling the officers are on the take. He is the greatest. About to hit 100k channel points. Oh, shit. I need more expensive channel points then, or channel rewards. Because you are bribing people and giving away console titles. Trump would approve. Oh, okay. That's the connection. Let's see. I'll try, but I doubt it. But the Palace Watch make no move. I can back up the partition's accusations. In fact, several officers of the Watch have come to me, saying that the king paid them to stuff council's ballot boxes with fake votes. You too, Marshal? Of course, no one knows the ins and outs of the treasury better than I. I've had suspicions for years that the king has been embezzling public funds. I would have spoken up earlier, but the king threatened me with a gruesome fate. I wish I had been more brave. These are weighty accusations, Your Grace. How do you plead? Get me a lawyer. All in due time. They'll have the best legal team that my money can buy. While we're preparing for that, though, can I have a council vote on temporarily stripping the king of his sovereignty and electing a regent? Excuse me, but it's been established that the votes are compromised. I think now is the time for decisive action, not democracy. Oh, these fascist motherfuckers. The martial gestures, the two officers grab you by the arms. Just like that, you're no longer the king. As you're carted off to the dungeon, you look back to see a smirking Lord Patrician Wisp handing the crown over to the new regent Alex. Someone remember to feed my cat? You're all being played as fools. A few minutes later, you're tossed to a cold, damp cell under the palace. You don't live to see the trial, of course. Someone accidentally spills some arsenic into your porridge. Very clumsy of them. As you lie on your deathbed, puking and convulsing, the regent Alex delivers a tearful speech to the grieving masses. Terrible shame, etc. But they will be honored to take over. You'd be more upset, but you're too busy dying. Politics is a tricky game. There's no shame in losing. The swamp drains you. Your reign was ruined by the partition scheme. Okay. Oh no, Suki. Oh, she's lying on my bed. I guess it's kind of cold, so when it gets cold, they like to lie on my bed. Because I have a big puffy blanket. King Valgrides is remembered as an unscrupulous crook, and the partitions as the saviors of the kingdom. History, after all, is written by the winners. With their plans in tatters, the count retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected. The secret of eternity that they had guarded for aeons. They would not be so kind again. The barons, led by Gabe II, launched a rebellion that accomplished nothing besides distracting the king while cunning schemers took the throne. Once Alex secured the throne, the partitions wasted no time filling the palace with loyal toadies. Anyone loyal to the old regime was cast out under accusations of corruption. The common folk celebrated. Finally, an honest monarch. Well, there you go. The partitions won. 2 years, 3 months. I don't even know what they did with Henrika. Once again, Lulu is the wealthiest, and Gabe is the poorest. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that one. I want to hit the other one.
There's no surprise there.
Ugh. That's what that jerk looks like? Yeah, I guess that was what he looked like, huh? Oh, man. It's epic look. Oh, it's an epic look. Is it? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. He's got the weird turtleneck wrap thing going, which I guess that's something. He's got a bulbous beard. I got a harmonica for Yule. You know what? That's awesome. Congratulations. I think I have a harmonica somewhere around here. I don't know where my harmonica is, actually, now that you mention it. Mint Chocolate King. And a Pee-wee doll. Oh, now that is cool. That is cool. I wouldn't mind a Pee-wee doll. Alright, guys. I would like to start another game, but I think it's probably in my best interest to rest my voice a little bit. Hopefully this is the last day that this shit is this bad. It's not even all that bad, but I am definitely prone to more coughing fits, which is incredibly annoying. I'll text you a pic. Yeah, send me a pic. Send me a pic. I want to see. When is Christmas? Is that Wednesday? Is Christmas on a Wednesday? It is. It's on a Wednesday. Night all, I agree about the voice. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Vince, everybody. Lulu, Gabe, Sage, welcome. Welcome, Sage, and Prince of Foxes, and everybody else. I really appreciate y'all popping in, hanging out, playing along. I want to get back to this character, though. I do want to get back to Monarch Lucid. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Oh, I could feel the other coughing fit coming on. Oh. Okay, it went away. Take care. Hey, you too. You too. Tonight on Eve stream, I want a month of game time. Really help me help trying to get a job. East is in Rebellion and Lucid. I don't remember it being in Rebellion. I don't remember the East being in Rebellion for Lucid. Go make a cup of tea? I think I'm going to do that. Warm tea and honey. I think I'm going to do just exactly that. Oh, where's my thing? Where is... I'm trying to get Wisp into Eve. Wisp said he wants to get into streaming, so that'll be interesting. If you need equipment, Wisp, if you're going to be on camera, let me know. I do have an affiliate. I am affiliated with Newer, who gives me my light, the light that I use here. I can get you a link that can, you know, get me a little bit of a kickback there. I should post that in the Discord, honestly. I snuck the rebellion in right before you logged. Oh, I guess I must have missed that. Why are you always rebelling against me? I think there was one game when you were actually like, okay, I'll be your ally. But clearly that left a sour taste in your mouth. Oh, I need a light. I'll get that link. Shit, hold on. Actually, let me see if I can generate it right now. Let me see if I can. In the meantime, I'm going to turn this on. Yeah, we were allies, but that's because your king was from the coast.
Lulu Dadley said you aligned with me, and I return the favor. Scratchy, scratchy.
I have an Elgato key light I'll likely never use again. I should sell it. Put a little wild turkey in that tea. If I had any on me. Let me see. Here we go. Where's the link? Oh shit. Do I remember my login? Do I remember my... No, I'm not a robot, okay? Yeah, these are palm trees. Oh, shit. Fuck. What? No. Why did that button... No. Here, hit that... What? Okay, let me try this one then. Let me refresh.
Lulu Deadly said robot confirmed.
Hey, there we go. Now, is this going to send to the right? And yeah, looks like it works. I think this works.
Ye Old Nerdcast sent a link.
Yeah, so
Old Nerdcast sent a link.
If you're in the market for some lighting, this is what I use here. And it's pretty good. It can get pretty, I mean, it gets bright as shit, which I don't need that, but you can at least control it. This is its lowest setting, right? I mean, this is it totally off, but its lowest setting, you can, if I had it on its lowest setting, you can at least see some of the blues from the blue light that I have up here. I need to get another light, but, you know, this is actually pretty good light. Plus it's a ring light, which I'm sure you can see from like the reflection in the frame behind me. But it has like these different colored panels. Right now there's no panel on it. It's just the white light. But if I wanted it to be red, I would put the red panels on it and it'd be a red light.
Said I was going to suggest you and Sage go to Lucky Robot on New Year's Eve, but I think they have an expensive omakase spelling menu that night.
Yeah, I'm not going to be as awesome as sushi sounds. After all this holiday spending, this Christmas shopping, I'm going to be budget eating until next payday, for sure. That does sound fun, though. That does sound fun. But yeah, hit that link if you want some good lights, and then it'll help me out. It'll help me out a little. I need to, you know what? This is my problem as a content creator, as a social media influencer. I don't do any of this shit. Like, I should be posting on my Twitter, on my Blue Sky, on my Instagram, the link to this affiliate link, and talking up their product and like, oh, this light's awesome, you should use it. I want to get an affiliate for this.
Said that.
Oh, how ironic. How ironic. Okay, is the ad over yet? I mean, I was literally just going on a little bit of an extended rant about my lack of advertising, you know, not doing it myself. Like, I have this affiliate link that I should be posting on my Twitter, on my Blue Sky, on my Instagram, and all that shit, but I just don't. So I need to actually like sit down one day and be like, okay, let me write some posts. We post them. They make like a regular thing. Even when I go live, like I'll post a going live tweet and Blue Sky post, and I'll post in the Discord. But you know, I should post it on Instagram too. I should do more of that. I'm bad. I'm a bad content creator because I don't do any. I'm just in it for the love of the game, basically. I just pop on to stream just so that I can have fun playing games and shit. And then all that other stuff, the whole business aspect of it, the whole, oh, I need to increase my ad revenue. I need to get some sponsorships. I need to, you know, promote myself. Like, I don't do any of that. I need to. I got to get better. Maybe I'll add that on my list of things to do for my New Year's resolution. Maybe that'll be a part of my New Year's resolution. Which, next week at some point, I'm going to finish this video. Lulu, check that link that I messaged you earlier and see if the video is finished processing. I'm going to finish that video, and I'm going to have my retrospective stream. I'm going to have my 2024 rewind stream. I'm going to go over my old resolutions, see what I accomplished, see what I didn't, create new resolutions, going to watch the recap. I might even be dressed for the occasion. So we'll have to see.
Happy Royal said, oh, we should do a New Year's resolution stream.
That's the plan, Royal. That's the plan. It's going to be a whole thing. Get some new resolutions in there. Check in on the old ones. All right. And with that, I take my leave. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate it as always. You know what? I just started my 2 weeks.
Happy Royal said, terrific.
I started 2 weeks of PTO from work, so.
Lulu Dadley said less than
Wow.
3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
Well, usually I won't stream until next Tuesday, and that's probably going to be the case again. I don't have to go to work for a while, so who knows when I'll stream next. Maybe it'll be on Tuesday at my usual time. Maybe I'll do a daytime stream on Monday. Maybe I'll do a day stream on Monday. I don't know.
Street Corner Becky said Yolda 6 yarn love, Yolda 6 yarn love. Street Corner Becky said later.
Hey, take it easy, y'all. Whenever I do stream, I hope I see you all back here again. If not, then I'll see you when I see you. Take care, everybody.